Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Halcyon 6. I'm really digging this game so far. I hope you guys are having fun watching it. I think this is really cool. So there's that thing up here, drones. I don't know anything about drones. There's not really a Civilopedia equivalent, huh? Okay, well we'll find out about drones eventually, I'm sure. Oh, you sold a freehold. We didn't level you up. You have an epic skill that can only be gained at level 7. Yeah, that seems... It does 150% of the damage value plus 126% every round for 4 rounds, and it affects all enemies? That seems really good. Okay, anyway, let's pick up another ability. So, Broadside Salvo inflicts hull breach. Okay, this inflicts hull breach and vulnerable. I think we have stuff that takes advantage of vulnerable, and in any case, I wanna see it in action. Plus, who doesn't love shooting a giant harpoon at people? Okay, so we have some stuff going on. We're training officers, and then we're gonna go and have a word with these cruel. We'll swing past the fuel station, and then have a word with those cruel. And we gotta deal with this pirate thing over here. Oh no! My exploration team is under attack. We've been ambushed by a group of Grombuli. Sounds like a pasta. I guess he sorta looks like a pasta. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so, okay, I guess we brought a couple of cadets with us to explore the room. That was probably smart. Alright, so we have our... This is the first time I'm seeing the ground abilities. So these guys have a confuse beam that does 90% of their normal damage. And then a thing that exploits bleeds. Can we cause bleeds? No. But I'm curious about... Oh, I'm not actually in combat. Yeah, deploy. Oh, the screaming. Oh, wow. These dudes do not have a lot of health. Well, I mean, they're just green shirts, right? I'm assuming that a dude in green is the equivalent of a Star Trek red shirt. Maybe, as horrible as this sounds, maybe we can just kind of let that go. So, we could inflict exposed and really just go for the kill. Or we could try to stun. It's all enemies, but it only has a 50% chance of applying the stun. No, let's try to bring one of these things down. Huh. So these guys are vulnerable to this attack. But I don't see anything... Oh, minus 50, yeah. Exposed. Okay. So I think we should try to kill the weaker one first. I mean, try to kill the one that has less health. What is this? He has a lock. So he's shocked. I guess the attack he used shocked him. Alright, wow, we don't really... these dudes have a very low base damage value. Alright, let's try to confuse the big one. Maybe we can make him, not attack. Oh, confuse is just lower evasion. Well, never mind then. Damage resist minus 20. Threat plus 50%. Wow, that guy got... I was so busy looking at the right side of the screen that I didn't even notice this dude got totally gooped. Well, we just kill him, right? We should just kill him as effectively as possible. Get him. Yeah. Okay. We're slightly less likely to lose people here. He's freaking out. He's freaking out. Activate the nano repair bots because apparently I'm a cyborg. I guess I knew that. Most of my face is missing. A portion of my face is missing. Alright, so this dude's at death's door. There's nothing we can really do about it. Can you heal him? No, your heal is only self. Okay, well. Let's inflict exposed. And yeah, wow, that is a gory death animation. And then just do damage. Throw mines at him until he dies. Well, we'll always remember you, nameless recruits. My crew was successful against the Grombulus threat. So is Grombulus maybe singular, and then Grombuli is... maybe it's the other way around. Okay, so apparently there are hostile aliens living inside of our space station. Nobody else seems concerned about that. Okay, we cleared out that section. Acknowledged. Oh no! A creature native to Halcyon 6. Your exploration crew was clearing this area for construction when one of the cadets was nearly enveloped by a hanging bundle of clearly connected tentacles. The Federation manual insists on either leaving the area or destroying the monster before continuing. Well, I mean, we gotta get the area clear, so this is my science officer. What are we looking at here? A juvenile Skrill tyrant. And we don't know its health or anything because we've never seen this kind of creature before, I'm assuming, is what's going on here. So we could drop his isotopes, or maybe we attack him with some drop isotope. I don't know what that means. Yes, I will spend dark matter to heal up my... Okay, so if you have officers who are free and not assigned to a task, I guess they can join in? Well, with 2 officers, this combat ought to be easy. Oh no, you just don't get to know their health at that screen. Okay, well this should be pretty straightforward. Let's confuse him. No, he evaded that. I tried to do the thing that makes him not able to evade, and he evaded me. Alright, well let's expose him with our drones. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of health or anything. So this guy exploits afflicted. So the green shirts have, I guess, just a bunch of different powers they can have, and they randomly get 2 of them. Inflicts shocked. What does shocked actually do? I don't know, let's see. Not effective. Alright, we failed to apply our status effect. Interesting. Let's just lay on the debuffs, man. Okay, afflicted lowers his... Oh, he seems to have... No, I thought he froze us, but apparently everything's fine. Alright, well, a good mind toss ought to finish him off. That was weird. That was a weird thing. Okay, 28 materials, 20 dark matter. I'll take that. The expedition team have taken care of the dangerous creature and cleared the room. Good stuff. A little bit of XP for everybody. Seems like clearing out the rooms is not worth a ton. Oh no, a situation at the Officer Academy. Uh-oh, the students at the Academy managed to get their hands on one of the top secret Federation officer teacher's manual. One of the manuals. And are horrified at the actual survival statistics of most first-year officers. It's led to a crisis in morale. Okay, that's... So we can fund an immediate rewrite, or cull the whiners. I don't think this is a good idea. Or, because Roy Ziegler has the lone survivor trait, we can tell them a fantastical story of human accomplishment. Yeah, man, encourage them. Roy Ziegler relates to the complaining officer trainees their own inspiring story of survival against all odds. While it was, strictly speaking, wholly unrelated to the natural topic at hand, the class is distracted from their rebellion for a time, and Roy gets 10 XP. That's... how much XP is that? Oh, that's a significant amount, actually, because he was just at level 2, right? Yeah, cool. Cool, everything's cool. So how much... We're still looking at a little bit of time. I guess I have a thing for this. And there was a distress signal as well. I mean, we'll get there. Okay, cool. 3 XP, 48 materials, and this is what I was waiting on. Let's get a new officer. Okay, so we actually have to look at these skills. Inflicts sensors offline, but also knocks his own sensors off, or her sensors offline, because apparently it's Mary Curie. Quicken, which I'm assuming just makes you take turns more frequently. Who do we want another... What do we want another of? Because I'm thinking we need somebody to sort of stay on base and be able to do base stuff, and then we want to start recruiting for a second fleet as well, in the hopes of being able to use one fleet for defense and resource gathering and another fleet for pushing objectives. So I guess if we're going to have somebody sit at home, maybe it should be a science officer? They can do, like, research and stuff. Okay. Unlocking another officer slot will require somebody to be at level 4. So what else? This guy could, the new officer could do some basic stuff to get some levels. We still need this room explored. And now that everybody's, you know, developed, I think it's time to head out. So send a fleet. I should name my fleets. The first Spaceborne. Alright, let's grab the marksman. Okay. Big fleet. We're ready for trouble? Basically. Basically ready for trouble. Okay, launch. Alright, get all the fuel. And then we're going to do a drive-by here. And then we'll move to fight the Cruel over here. Oh, there's a troubling development brewing with your expedition crew. Mary Curie is in a bit of a quandary, having just been informed by their expedition's second-in-command that the crew has likely been infiltrated by leecher mimics. If you can't figure out who is and isn't human, you may need to quarantine most of the expedition. Apparently Mary Curie is a celebrity and can grill them on trivia, I guess, about herself. Yeah, let's do it. Mary Curie, thanks to their unique nature as a galactic celebrity, is able to grill their underlings about useless knowledge related to their previous careers. The imposter leecher mimics could handle the questioning, and were quickly discovered and eradicated. I'm assuming that's supposed to be couldn't? Because otherwise this line doesn't make a huge amount of sense. While a few cadets die, it could have been much worse. It's not awesome. So we lost 10 crew, jeez. Alright, let's finish getting here. Let's pick up all this extra crew. Alright. This looks doable. Hopefully we don't take too much damage here. Oh, my crew! I didn't repair my ships before we left. Well, let's hope that doesn't turn out to be a huge problem. We'll just go for some early adaptive armor. Ooh, hull breach. Okay, so we can inflict weapons disruption. This does 65 to 95. This does 98 to 143. Oh, this has a really long cooldown is why. So can I... wait, hold on. Which one is this? This is the middle ship. Okay. So I'm going to shoot at this guy, because this is the next of the weaker two ships. Oh! They have healing. So this should inflict a pretty serious hull breach if it hits. Yeah, okay. And in theory, he'll bleed out now. But we could try to just blow him up now to prevent him from getting this turn. Yeah, let's do that. This attack would normally have a pretty low chance of killing, but with the extra damage from exploiting the hull breach, should be good. Okay, this is actually working out really well. So let's go for another weapons disruption. I mean, let's focus down the guy who's at low health. Man, this music is, like... this music is awesome. It's very intense. Alright, so he will bleed out over time, but again, I think the play might be just to exploit the, exploit the hull breach with the portal cannon for a bunch of damage now. Alright, and this guy has quite a bit of health. Oh right, we're in a place that weapons disruption doesn't work in. Well, I guess let's try to panic his crew. Or sorry, to stun him rather. And then we just let him have it, right? There's nothing that we particularly... Yeah. Nothing particularly fancy that we have available to us here. This does the most damage of your attacks. We'll get, as we keep playing, we'll develop a better handle on what's a good idea to use when. Alright, let's hull breach him. Then we will... I don't feel awesome exploiting the hull breach right away. It does seem to me that it's probably better to let it tick a time or two and then get it. But the science ship doesn't really have a lot of attacks that don't immediately eat the... oh, I clicked the wrong attack there. Doesn't have a lot of attacks that don't immediately eat the hull breach. So we actually totally ruled that one. 183 dark matter. That's really good. All right. Federation scientists in charge of extracting dark matter from this pulsar heroically offer to remain at work and store dark matter for your use. Yes, I need that very badly. Please do that. Hell yeah, 51 dark matter? You guys are the best. We'll be back. We got a notification there. Roy Ziegler has reached level 3. So these are both buffs, right? Inflict... Engines down on the enemy and fire at will on yourself. Or inflict inspired on all allies. I really don't know what that does. Well, let's take it. I'm curious to see what it is. Alright, what's going on here? Is this... Do we have a mission here? Yes, the Westerland colony is requesting aid. The thing is, I really want to close this portal. Let's do this. We'll get over to them. All right, we're in a pretty good health here. All right. So we're not terribly close to our power limitation. We're actually generating dark matter pretty quickly, and it turns out I don't have the ability to make that many useful... Well, I don't have the ability to make that many ships piloted by officers, but I guess I don't actually need every ship to be piloted by an officer, right? So I think I do want to make more ships in the near future. Let's go ahead and build a dark matter multiplier. Then what else can we put our current officer to work doing? Well, we can upgrade our ships. So what are we running? I can't see that from here. A knight, an acolyte, and a marksman. So knight, acolyte, and marksman. Yeah, okay, let's upgrade the aim and damage of the marksman. This is already, like, our most damaging ship. Specializing them even more into being very damaging. It seems like a good play. Okay, so let's try out our new thing. Into the fray, shall we? So we pick a target. This guy is vulnerable. But, as usual, I think we want to try to eliminate enemies from the battle as quickly as possible. Alright, so we become inspired. It has increased our aim and our minimum and maximum damage. That's a lot of... Wow, that seems really good. Let's see if we can panic his crew. Ooh, weapons disruptions. Okay. Wow, they're really laying on with the weapons disruptions. Alright, I think this might be a good time to go for a little healing and adaptive armor. Get a little heal over time, a little damage resistance. So we can actually inflict weapons disruption now. This one does more damage. Yeah, that's as far as that goes. Ooh. Brood pods. He healed him and removed the debuffs from him. Alright. Let's hull breach him. And then the next time the science officer gets a shot, we should be able to finish him off. Right, do I want to... I don't think I want to use the attack with the cooldown, because we don't need to inflict anything on this guy. He's probably going to... Well, actually... He's only about half likely to be killed by this. Okay, we got there, just barely. So who's next? I guess this guy has slightly less health. Yeah. Unfortunately, that attack's debuff chance is pretty low. Alright, so let's see if we can disable him with the shock mines. Good stuff. We weren't able to get the weapons disruption on anybody yet, and I'd like to hold this until we do it, because it has a really long cooldown. So why don't we just go for... Yeah, I'll just shoot him. Whatever. Okay. Our weapons disruption stuff is either on cooldown or disrupted because our weapons are disrupted. So I guess we'll just bullseye. I don't particularly want to use the AoE. We're trying to focus this one guy down. They have a lot of stuff that applies weapon disruption. This might be a trait of the Cruel. This is something we should remember. Alright. Put the deconstruct drones on him. Do I want to just consume the hull breach now? I'm debating whether it's more damage to consume the hull breach now or to let it tick and just shoot the other. I mean, it's more total damage if we just shoot the other guy. But again, remember, we're trying to bring down one target as quickly as possible here. Well, I think no matter what we do, we won't bring him down before his next turn. So it's not really an issue of getting him dead as fast as possible. What it is an issue of letting him have the fewest attacks possible, right? So we're dealing in... we are not able to get these the weapon disruption attacks off here. So killing him in fewer of our turns doesn't really matter unless it also reduces his number of turns. Okay. He's in pretty bad shape. We'll give him the harpoon. This should line him up for a good kill. 172. Even at max damage, we wouldn't actually kill him. Okay, here we go. So I did the AoE attack there because this guy's attack wasn't going to kill him no matter what we did. It was always going to take both of them to get the kill. So this way, at least we did some damage to the other enemy as well, and it didn't change the number of actions it takes us to kill that guy. There's no particular reason to go repair drones, I guess. Well, he still has some adaptive shield healing coming. All of our cool stuff's on cooldown. I guess we'll just shoot him with the normal attack. Okay, we managed to stick a debuff that time. It's not hugely relevant, but we have a thing that exploits crew panic on the knight, I believe, so... Yep, let's get some extra damage out of that. There we go. Good combos, guys. It's a lot more straightforward with things that exploit the non-hull breach debuffs. Alright, this should be it. That wasn't so hard. It's just a matter of finding time to be able to do it. I'm sure they'll get more difficult as we go on. Big rewards, too. Commander, it seems that the portal at our fleet's location dissipated as soon as we destroyed the Cruel contingent guarding it. There won't be any more Cruel coming from this sector. Well, unless they open another portal, right? They got in here in the first place somehow. Okay, lots of promotions to hand out. So at level 4, we can upgrade a skill. So we could get better at fighting on the ground, but it seems like we do a lot more space fighting than anything else. What is the difference between these? Oh, okay, this does 80% base damage, this does 100. This is considerably more healing. Now we could just still pick up broadside salvo to have access to a lot of attacks. I think I'm going to upgrade the harpoon. The harpoon does a lot of damage. It seems to be quite a good power. And now we have some level 4 officers, so we can start in on the more advanced stuff back at the ship. So it looks like the upgrades are just numerical boosts. They don't like gain any new effects or anything as they level up. This seems like a really powerful heal. I think we should pick up the 3rd power rather than upgrading one of the existing powers. And you... Quicken seems potentially really powerful. Temporarily increases speed by 90%, so almost doubles their speed. Yeah, let's grab that. If we have her, like, traveling with, like, the marksman, doubling the marksman's turns, that's a lot more damage than the science officer's going to do what they say with the turn that you would use to cast Quicken. Alright, so let's grab this. Okay. Engineers at the fuel refinery bravely volunteer to keep making fuel. You absolutely should do that. So let's leave the system. I think it's time to start dealing with these pirates. Alright, was there anything else we need to do out here? Ships are becoming... Ooh, +6 aim. Our ships are becoming more advanced. +1 speed. I don't actually know how great the effect of gaining a point of speed is. We're going to have to dig into the stat system a little bit. Alright, but let's head home. Okay, awesome. Dark matter multiplier is now online. We have a ton of dark matter. Actually, we should probably be creating ships, right? So we can have an officer commit to dark matter creation and just build us stuff get us dark matter over time. Oh, there's a bunch of places on the ship that can only be explored with level 4 or higher people. So we can keep... Man, we have a lot of options now. Oh, but what I was thinking was we should probably make ships, right? We should probably have some ships on hand. Federation shuttle. This is very clearly a non-combat ship. Do you use these to just like jet around and grab resources? I can see the value of that. Why don't we build one of those? I'm assuming that's what the purpose of that is. And then let's make a couple of spare ships. We should make another science ship at the very least because we have another science officer, and you know this would be a good match for them. Please construct more ships. Okay. So we should try to have ships enough that we can go out and do maneuvers and stuff. Oh, massive bio readings emanate from in and around New Terra, with the crew likely using the former capital as a kind of spawning ground. Our sensors suggest the crew have a strong fleet presence as well. Upgrading our fleet to handle the threat there would be prudent. Yeah, I'm working on it. First, you'll need to construct a Tier 2 ship hangar, and then build at least one Tier 2 starship. Tier 2 ship hangar. Can I... Oh, well, we had to let this finish, I think. Yeah, I certainly can't just build a new hangar. We might want to actually build a new reactor. Hold on, we should also be doing research, right? Oh, we have to research this. Okay. Tech research on how to build fancier ships. Officers must be at least level 4 to pilot these ships, and we need... Okay. Well, let's stop spending resources for a while. 1,800 materials. That's going to be a serious issue. Well, it turns out that we know the location of a material stockpile. The new Federation Shuttle-class starship is ready for active duty. All it needs now is a commanding officer, which you may assign from the ship management console. I will not be doing that right this moment. Let's go pick up this materials hoard, shall we? Oh wait, are we not actually home? Sure looks like we're home. Okay, there we go. Wanted to make sure we turned in our stuff first. Alright, this isn't really a 3-person job, I guess. It's fine. So is there a button I need to press to do repairs, or... Yes, there is. Please repair these ships. They need repairs. Yeah, dark matter is not going to be our sticking point. We need a lot of dark matter, but it's going to take us longer to get the materials we need. Alright. Let's get out here and get this materials hoard. And I'm sending the real fleet out for this because I think we're going to go see the pirates next. Also, I thought there could be a trap. Ah, there appear to be hostiles on the surface. Look at that. Well, this is a pretty serious away team. Okay, these guys don't even have a lot of health. Skrill Hatcher and Skrill Tyrant. Okay. So... let's open up by trying to apply some debuffs here. Okay. Yeah, their barrier. Okay, so we can inflict a bleed. This guy's really good at inflicting bleeds. Ah, and we have a thing that... Interesting. It affects everybody and it exploits confusion. Okay, so now everybody is all buffed up. Yeah, these red officers are really cool. I like these guys a lot. Let's start killing, right? I guess it's gonna take 2 attacks to kill anyway. There's a small chance of getting a one attack kill on this guy. Let's go for it. Ah, well, we had to expect that. So this is gonna do enough damage to kill this guy and also get a little bit on that guy. And they've encased him in some kind of horrible foam. Yeah, well, the red officers seem really good at combat. Okay, this guy's gonna bleed out on his next turn, but we don't even have to wait that long. Okay. Small rewards. And we've recovered the materials. How much have we recovered? Okay, Ziegler hit level 4. Let's upgrade. Let's get Fire at Will. Decreases minimum possible damage, but increases maximum possible damage for... Oh, okay. So it dramatically widens their damage range, but it moves the average damage up a little bit. And it inflicts engines down, but it puts a vulnerable on him. You know what? I don't like that much. Why don't we... Yeah, it doesn't even change the, leveling it up doesn't even change the likelihood to apply the debuff. We're doing a lot of space combat now. Should I be worried about the ground powers more? Maybe. I don't know. We'll just upgrade Bridge Shot. We use Bridge Shot basically every time it's available because it's extremely powerful. It has a long cooldown, but it's very, very powerful. Alright, so what did we get, actually? Did it say? Well, I don't think we're going to go straight home. We have some business to take care of. But I think that's going to be next time. So come back then. We're finally going to... we've dealt with the really pressing concerns. We're finally going to dig into this weird little political infighting group of pirates. And we'll see you then.